What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 13, the Attitude Era, Kane versus Mankind Survivor Series 97. Hit Mankind with the steel steps, put Mankind through the announce table, land a tombstone, and win by pinfall. Now, it's kind of funny, like, as a wrestling fan, the impact of the Montreal Screwjob was just so large, I could not tell you what other matches happened on that pay-per-view. I'm sure they were fine, but honestly, that thing was such a big deal, the rest of the card was completely inconsequential in the after effect. Anyway, welcome to a fine Saturday here on the program. Tomorrow is Hell in a Cell, so that should be interesting. We have actually only still 8 matches on that show. There are only 8 matches, and one of those 8 matches actually got moved to the kickoff. So instead of announcing another match like they usually do between, like, you know, a Tuesday and a Sunday, they were like, no, the SmackDown Tag Team titles, you're going to the kickoff show. Which to me says, alright, those belts are definitely not changing hands. Even though I already assumed those belts were not changing hands because we're going to have the New Day fight The Bar at Super Showdown. So, like, why would you have that happen if they were going to lose the belts to Rusev Day? But obviously, card subject to change. But that kind of is what it is, so I kind of feel bad for both the New Day and Rusev Day to be like, yeah, you're going on to the pre-show. Like, really? Really? I mean, it had to happen to somebody, and certainly it wasn't going to happen for the Raw Tag Team titles when you have Ambrose, Rollins, McIntyre, and Ziggler in there. They aren't doing the kickoff shot. It's not going to happen. But man, you feel bad for Rusev. He's being stuck on the pre-shows. Like, come on. That dude is way more talented than that. Seriously. Anyway, is it going to be all red? Wait, what? I forgot this whole match is red. Okay, that's, I guess, historical. Again, like I said, I don't recall anything else besides the Montreal Screwjob in Montreal. Because that was just such an overshadowing moment in wrestling history that I couldn't tell you what else happened there. Also, Paul Bearer, ringside. Oh, yes! That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so Mankind has a date with these steel steps here. And some destiny! So let's go get these steps. Paul Bearer. Percy! Out the way, Percy! Alright, so then it's an announce table spot, so we'll kind of beat on Mankind here until we get our finisher, and we can use the oh my god moment. Percy, relax, man. Relax. Anyway, so elsewhere, we have some kind of, I guess, interesting things on one Rey Mysterio, who is the pre-order bonus for 2K19, and has not signed a full-time deal, or even a Legends deal, or anything, as of yet. Which is weird, because he's usually, when that happens with the game, you get somebody, alright, they're in there, they're doing the pre-order, like a Goldberg or a Sting, and they end up signing a deal and, you know, working a match or two, or whatever. And obviously, Mysterio in much better shape than a Goldberg or a Sting. So you would think, alright, he's going to sign a part-time deal with SmackDown or whatever, perhaps Raw, who knows. But, according to Mysterio, nothing is locked in yet. He's enjoying working his independent dates. Now, certainly, it wouldn't be the first time that a wrestler has swerved you. You know, that's what they do, right? So he could be totally, you know, just trying to kind of misdirect here. And then he, shocking and surprisingly, shows up at SmackDown 1000, which is pretty soon. So that would also not surprise me. But again, it's wrestling, and that is kind of, if we take him at his word right now, triangle, oh my god. Oh, thank you, Percy. Thank you, Mr. Bearer. That was much appreciated, because I was totally lost there. So, Paul Bearer, paying dividends for his son, Kane. Anyhow, thanks, Dad. Much appreciated. Because, you know, video games. I've played so many of these games. Oh my! Why is... If Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler are on commentary, would you really have oh my as the... That's like a Cole thing. That's not good old JR. By God! Boomer Sooner is JR, not oh my. But that's... It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway. Too late. Reversed. So that is the deal with Rey Mysterio. I fully expect him to be on SmackDown 1000, kind of, regardless of his contract scenario, because he's a big deal with SmackDown. as is Edge, as is The Undertaker. You know, they're kind of important to that brand. And honestly, so is Batista, but apparently they haven't invited Batista. And I would certainly trust Batista not to be working me with that whole bit of business, as he has been very vocal in the past. But hey, you never know. It could be a long con. It's wrestling. Never trust anything or anybody in wrestling. You get swerved. That's what happens. That's what happens. So, you deal with it. Anyway, let us take out Mr. Mankind here. Let's take him out with his side walk slam. And then pick him up for that tombstone pile driver. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. And he is too close to the ropes here, so we will do the very, very, very slow drag of Mrs. Foley's baby boy over here to work. That drag is so slow in this game. Like, good God. Like, I know, Mankind is not a light individual, but still, that's gotta be Kane. Nice. He did it. He did it. Feed the flames. Feed them. Kane's like, yep. Gonna get rid of this mask eventually. Also gonna get a voice box thing and then just talk normally eventually. But not right now. Not in that Monster Heel run. All his Canaanites. Yeah, that was pretty good. Whoa, Red Eyes. Next up, we're moving on to the New Age Outlaws. So it's time for a tag team match, playa. Holla holla. Ooh, what a rush. The World Tag Team Champions. Moving on to our rumor section. We have the fact that perhaps Neville is currently not able to take dates. Now, we had thought if Neville got out of his contract and they didn't actually post a release on the .com website, which usually when someone gets released and future endeavored, they have that 90-day non-compete. The understanding with Neville is that he just got out of his contract. After 9 months or 10 months of it being frozen, he just got out of it. But apparently, he can't take dates just yet, but he is saying soon. Oh, you didn't know? Bow, bow, bow. He is saying soon, which means that soon, Neville will be out there wrestling matches. Finally, almost a year of lost time when you're in your prime as a wrestler is a damn crying shame because of corporate politics and BS and all that nonsense. Not feeling it. So, be super happy to have Neville back in a wrestling ring. I don't care what wrestling ring, whether it be New Japan, Impact, Dragon's Gate, wherever. CMLL, don't care. I'll find a way to watch it. Speaking of people on, I guess, the indies, who apparently, there's kind of this will they, won't they, with Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix. Whereas, I keep hearing, oh yeah, they're close to signing, and they're interested, and they're gonna sign with WWE, and all. But now, the reasoning behind that was that they were not taking any independent dates for 2019. And apparently now they are. And they got things going on with MLW. So apparently they're not going to sign, and they're taking dates for next year. And that means they're going to keep on doing the independent scene thing. And that could mean once they are free and clear of their Lucha Underground deals, then they would pretty much be free to go anywhere. So I'm very curious to see where those two end up, because they could certainly bring a lot of value to just about any company. WWE Attitude Moments, these short cinematic sequences, you know, quick time events, will appear suddenly. If you keep on your toes, look for the quick minigame in the left corner of the screen. Alright, yes, play this cutscene, hit some buttons, be fancy. So I'm assuming that that's part of the hidden objectives here with this nonsense. So, when Hawk's in, get into moderate, that's fine. We're just going to keep on doing that. In this tag team match playoff, it might not go well. These are the Road Warriors, so they are two tough SOBs, regardless of what area you're in. But certainly, when they were doing the territories in WCW and being real stiff, man, rough times. Rough times. Anyway, there is that. So let's keep on keeping on, playa, with this Tilt-A-Whirl backbreaker. Now then, obviously, Hell in a Cell tomorrow, and I am very curious to see how we have our landscape changed in terms of Raw and SmackDown heading towards Super Showdown. Because, again, Super Showdown kind of a house show, much like the Greatest Royal Rumble was kind of a house show. And granted, they're doing more this time, right? We have the winner of Daniel Bryan and The Miz at Super Showdown gets a future title opportunity. Now, that does not guarantee it being on a pay-per-view. That could be, oh, you got it on SmackDown. Guess what? You lost. It's SmackDown. We're not changing the belt on SmackDown. But still, that could be, you know, some stuff that could be intriguing. Think of the amount of 6-person tag team matches on that show. Between, oh, it's The Shield fighting McIntyre and Dolph and Braun. That's inconsequential. Like that is a house show match, right? It's like, oh, it's Ronda Rousey and the Bellas fighting the Riot Squad. That is a house show match, right? You're having Joe and AJ again, cool, but still, that you've been doing that on house shows, right? So, when I say, I'm not saying it to be mean, I'm just saying these are matches you're gonna get on a house show, and the possibility of them moving any stories forward for your plot stuff is pretty minimal. Like, what actually did winning the Greatest Royal Rumble do for Braun? He got a green belt that he never wears, and he got a trophy that ended up getting broken, and that was the end of that chapter. So, again, he won the biggest ever Royal Rumble, and it was completely inconsequential. Now, obviously, there was that one story there with Roman and Brock in the cage where, oh, Roman's the uncrowned, etc., etc. And I feel like that wasn't even that story was not intentional. Because of how they called that match, it was not intentional. It was not until the fans started saying, oh wait, Roman's feet actually hit the floor first, they started to acknowledge that on TV, and it became a thing. But until that happened, it was just, alright, it's just another match, and Brock wins again, because, you know, Brock. So, there is that. The badass Billy Gunn with the Famouser. Famouser! He's critical. He's critical. Succeed at the Attitude Moment. Alright, well, where is it? How do I get it to do a thing? How does that happen? Does he tag out and make that happen? Or, like, is it a hot tag? Or, like, I'm waiting for it. But, it just, at what point does it end up being a cutscene here? There it is. There it is. Alright, wait for it. Got it. Referee bump. Good God. Strike Hawk with the tag team title by the announce table before the ref wakes up. Really? Really? Hooah. Give me that belt. Give me that belt. Hooah. Win by pinfall with Billy Gunn pinning Animal. Rope break. Also, this is Hawk. So, alright. We'll get there. We'll get there. As long as Billy Gunn stays in the ring, I'll get this thing to happen somehow. Yes, tag out. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Hooah. Pin the man. One. Alright, we still have work to do. Too late. Too late. So, he's only been hit with that belt one time, which means he still has a lot of energy left in the system. He still has a lot left in the tank. So, there is that. Oh, hip toss. I had that ring escape, but not letting me use it. Not letting me use it. Come on, I'm hitting L1 and R2 repeatedly. Not working at all. At all. Too fast. Too fast. I mean, again, they are the Road Warriors. That is kind of a big deal. So, they are rough and tough, etc., etc. Man, how skinny does Road Dogg look? He looks tiny. Funny. Putting those educated feet to good use. Thanks, video game. I'm so never gonna get tired of hearing that line in a game, in a wrestling game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let's put in no work. Don't tag out. Don't tag out. No, go away. Shoulder block. Get back into your own corner. Get back into your own corner, Hawk. Seriously. Get back over there. I want no into the corner. Into the corner. Do a move. Come on. Drop kick. I keep trying to tell him This PS3 controller is the worst. Seriously. Diagonals are not working at all. At all. What are you doing? We're not doing a table spot. That's not part of the match. Eat it, yeah. Go tag out. Seriously. Go tag your partner. He will take the hint and get himself tagged out. Playa. What? Come on. Go. No. No. Hip toss. Go tag out. Seriously. You're not helping me at all here. At all. Billy Gunn is ready to go with the Famouser. If you would stop charging me like an idiot, fine. You know what? Get yourself another Famouser, and maybe then you'll tag out. I'm not going to pin you, because I want to win this objective. But seriously. Eat it. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. You learned a thing. Hooah! And I get hip tossed. And I get hip tossed. Ring escape. Too stupid. Too stupid. It's actually taking longer than I thought it would. Seriously. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Signature. Signature. On to Animal. And then pick him up. And then Famouser. Boom. And then drag the man to the center of the ring and pin him. Road Dogg, do some work. 2. Good enough. Good enough. And new tag team champions of the world. Took a bit longer than I had hoped it would take, but we did it. Now, is this game going to have them pushing Foley and Terry Funk in the dumpster off the side of the stage? Because that was certainly... There's people in there! That was certainly something. Anyway, we have Question versus Billy Gunn and the Royal Rumble. So those will be tomorrow on Sunday. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.